Welcome back to Buzz on Business. I'm here with Tony and Tom from St.Partick Episcopal Church. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you could tell me a little bit about yourselves and your church.
My name is Tom Smith. I'm the senior warden for St. Patrick's, and I have a business background. And at this point, we are moving ahead with a number of different projects because we own property on Marks Road.
I'm Tony Beery, and I was a teacher for Brunswick Schools. I had a 35-year career. I'm a parishioner, and an active one at that.
Great. So what is the mission of the church?
The mission of St. Patrick's Episcopal Church is to help end spiritual hunger by bringing all God's children into the faith community.
Great. And what types of programs do you offer to your parishioners?
We have a lot of different things. People will find that our church is very open and welcoming. We do social events within the church, not just fellowship afterwards, but we do luncheons and breakfast during the month. We have had Bible studies, we do adult forums, and we try to do a seminar program that is not just for our parishioners, but for the public as well.
Right. And how do you go about bringing individuals into the Christian faith when you deal with competition with different churches?
Well, we are a small but mighty parish, and our current focus is on increased outreach to the community through free family events. The mission is to identify the needs of the community and to serve those needs as Jesus guides us. We've had recently, for example, we had a Easter egg hunt that went well beyond the normal parameters of an Easter egg hunt, and there were 250 children attending that.
That's fantastic.
And that's one activity that we hope to continue.
Good. And I know from our discussion you have an upcoming program that you're working on.
Right. We are developing what we are calling a kinship caregivers support group. By kinship caregivers, what we mean is this. In the state of Ohio, currently, there are 192,000 children who are being raised by relatives because their parents are unable to do so for one reason or another. 86,000 of these caregivers are actually grandparents. And through some research we found in this area, there's not a lot of emotional stress relief type of support for these caregivers. And so our initial focus is to provide a confidential, supportive place where these caregivers could come and get a little bit of help. And our intention is to let the attendees guide the direction of the group so that we can find out what they need and respond to that.
That's fantastic. And how do people go about learning about that program or reach out to you to learn more?
Oh, we have, of course, this presentation and flyers around the community, and it's also posted on the main bulletin board at the center of Brunswick, and also we have blurbs in newspapers so that they can find out about when we will meet, where we will meet.
Great. And what is something that you'd like people to know that might drive them to your church if they're looking for a new church home or their first church home?
I think they're going to find that St. Patrick's is a very diverse group. We're very open and welcoming. In fact, you'll see a very large welcome sign that's lit all the time above our door. And we work together. As Tony mentioned, we're a small parish, but we have large goals. We have a piece of property now that we think is going to allow us to expand our outreach and expand events to the community that will always be free.
Right. And where is your church located and what times are services?
We are at 146 Marks Road, And our service is at 9:30 a.m. Sunday mornings.
Fantastic. Well, Tony, Tom, thank you for being here today, and we'll be right back.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.